One of the easier questions I've received of all time is, can I tell the story of my life in a concise and enjoyable way? And the answer is maybe. I'm Andy Singer. I'm the digital media manager of the Heartland Institute, and I'm here with my dog, FIFA. I grew up around 20 miles outside of Chicago in Glencoe, Illinois, and I lived there pretty much up until I moved to London when I was right at the end of 5th grade. I think that time frame, like end of all of middle school, is when a lot of people change. You go through puberty, just everything mentally changes. So part of my experience growing up was doing it in a different continent across the world. And it gave me this desire to a degree to travel the world and just to do the most interesting things I could possibly do, while at the same time it made me hate how much I was never home with the friends I grew up with. So after the end of 8th grade, I moved back from London to Glencoe again, where I initially grew up and where all of my old friends were. But then going into high school with these guys, which, I mean, I love all my friends, but it was like, okay, I gotta get out of here again. I gotta get outside the country. So mid-high school, I decided to become a shark diver. So I took an extensive amount of courses one year in PADI courses, the scuba diving thing, and I moved to Fiji, where I lived there with a bunch of people I'd never met before and was doing shark diving every single day, where we would actually go out to these reefs and we would dump blood in the water to attract as many sharks as possible. And then we dive down anywhere between 10 feet and 120 feet. One of the 120 feet were bull sharks, which are the highest testosterone kind of any shark. All right, enough about the sharks, but yeah. So I did that, and I've been fortunate enough to travel to maybe 40 to 50 different countries. The most interesting being Fiji and then China.
What are your thoughts on Chicago?
I feel like so many people that are from Chicago just blindly say we're the best city, in the world or in the United States. But my biggest thoughts on Chicago are we have the best sports and the most biased sports fan. And that's literally what I love about Chicago. I'm a giant Chicago Bulls fan. I watch them to a religious degree, and it brings me an excessive amount of joy every single year. My advice for people living here is try to increase your frame of reference. You're not just dealing with people around you. When you consider yourself to the rest of the world, it's great here. Even I love the city. I think there are better places. I think there are worse places. But compared globally, this is the greatest situation I could possibly have. Hey, FIFA, you doing good? Different regions of the world is that okay.
Is she sleeping?
She's my little helper. Yeah. What I love about Chicago is that if you're passionate about anything, there is a community. It's a city that is so big and has so many diverse.
What's your life motto?
Oh, get money, get bitches. I'm not saying that.
But well, you already did.
Shit. If you put that in there, I'd be okay with it.